Hi, welcome to Innovation Academy's first live session. We're going to spend about 20 minutes together walking you through a little introduction about Innovation Academy, which we also like to call IA. And you might want to go to www.bit.ly/IAQUANDA in case you want to post any questions. That's QAs for question and answers. And we'll make sure that we respond to you. But anyway, I'm going to click on over to the presentation and I'll get to see my face again at the end. Sorry about that. So, we do have an active website and an increasing social media presence. Plus, we'll be holding in-person tours every Tuesday and Thursday through the month of October. More details will be available at the end of this presentation. So let's get started. I'm Duncan. I'm the proud principal of the most exciting school in the country, Innovation Academy. As I told you, we like to call it IA. And I've spent 24 years of leadership experience in Fulton County, including 15 years as a high school principal. My wife of 29 years is a media specialist. My son is in IT in San Francisco, and my daughter teaches in Savannah. I enjoy many activities, but I thoroughly enjoy visiting some of the top schools throughout the world to learn as much as I can about providing a world-class experience to our students right here in Alpharetta, Georgia. I've got a tremendous responsibility to prepare our next generation of leaders. And what I've learned in my experience is that it all starts with hiring the best teachers. The greater the teacher, simply the greater the impact. Now, I look for individuals that are passionate, highly competent in their field, and competitive. But mostly, they also need to demonstrate an intense desire to see kids succeed. They understand these 4 years are the most transformative stage of students' lives. They simply take responsibility for ensuring our students are prepared for their next step. So let me introduce a few of our exciting faculty. My right-hand man is my CAP, the Curriculum Assistant Principal, Mr. Scott Kent. He's got 21 years of experience as a teacher at Centennial and also administrator at Riverwood. He also taught AP Computer Science there. He's a great guy to be around, and it'll be very exciting to watch him lead some of the design thinking experiments. And then I've also been blessed to have Scott Heatherton, who's helping oversee our innovative curriculum and working heavily in conjunction with Georgia Tech to oversee both of our STEM schools, the one on the north here, Innovation Academy, and our GIA down on the south side. And we also talk about head of counseling, Heidi Kalman. Heidi is a certified P through 12 counselor. She comes at us from a charter school down the street, where she's helped open the school with a 9th and 10th grade class, just like we're going to do. And she's real excited to talk about a robust advisory program that we're going to be offering. Real excited to have Casey Zariski join our staff. We like to hire people in the CTA field who have true industry experience, and she's got 20 years of that, working as an ICU nurse and advanced practice nurse. She's worked in the Cleveland Clinic, and she also is still practicing even on Fridays, working in the anesthesiologist office. So real excited to have her experience and her passion come into IA. And then we've got Fran Camp. Fran has over 40 years experience as a registered nurse. In the last 30 teaching nursing actually at Georgia Baptist and Mercer. She's an expert when it comes to working with our simulators, and you'll see that when you meet her. Leading our English department is Margaret Garth, an unbelievable, outstanding reputation at Chattahoochee High School. She was very involved in leading school governance, class councils, and the SGA. We're excited to have her on our team and watch her leadership take this English department to places it's never been. She's very excited about how she can incorporate ELA into a STEM curriculum. And then leading computer science and engineering, our own Sanders McGowan. Sanders got 7 years of teaching computer science and engineering. Prior to that, he actually spent time in the manufacturing and engineering environment. I'm excited to see his many projects that are popping up around here, including beehives and robotics. He's very enthusiastic, and everyone's just going to gravitate to his projects. Then I'm so delighted that we were able to land Catherine Paxton with 14 years experience at both Cambridge and Chattahoochee. She's beloved by all and has taught so many subjects. She's an expert in AP Biology, AP Environmental Science. She can just kind of do it all in the science department. Can't wait for you to come on board and get to know Catherine. So that's just a few of our first members of the IA team. We'll be adding probably around 30 more come spring, but I just wanted to quickly introduce you to our first round of talent. You know, we are a magnet school, and it's not just about the facility, which is unbelievable. It's about the staff and the students. So there's a sneak peek. Innovation Academy's philosophy emphasizes student collaboration, relevant learning, rigorous courses, and flexible scheduling to allow for deeper and more personalized learning experiences. Students will experience the curriculum through a problem-based learning environment where teachers and students work together to solve practical and complex issues. Our school is for students to receive a rich and relevant educational experience that prepares them to be empathetic leaders in our ever-changing society. What students are we looking for? Well, if you're inquisitive, collaborative, creative, analytical, well-rounded, empathetic, flexible, and driven, I think IA could easily be a place for you. What kind of students might not like IA? Well, I'll be honest with you, we don't have Georgia high school athletic sports except for the e-gaming. So if you really get a lot of your satisfaction in the high school experience, playing football or baseball, this is probably not going to be the place for you. If you're really big into the performing arts or the big band, we're not going to have either of those things. We'll have some outlets for you to participate in athletics with intramurals, and we'll have some opportunities to participate in music with some music technology courses to be added later, or perhaps forming your own small bands. But it won't be the grand programs that you see at some of the traditional high schools. So if you're looking for that traditional high school experience, IA is not that. It's a very specialized place for the right student who exhibits those traits I just listed. So one thing that makes IA unique is our innovative curriculum. And we offer an extension to the traditional high school experience where each student will choose a career pathway within the School of Information Technology, Healthcare, or Engineering. IA's instructional approach is to deliver a curriculum designed by Fulton County Schools and Georgia Tech with input from our corporate advisory boards. Students can take advanced courses within math, science, humanities, allowing them to gain a deeper understanding in these core subjects. These foundations can be blended into a meaningful cross-curricular experience within the career pathway. In addition to high school graduation requirements, each student will participate in the Advanced Placement Capstone program that allows students to enhance their research, presentation, and teamwork skills. Design thinking is a cognitive process. It was created by Stanford University, and it revolves around creating a deep understanding for a problem and finding an innovative solution that enhances the outcome. Successful corporations all over the world like Apple, Google, and Tesla incorporate design thinking to stay on the cutting edge in product development. Georgia Tech has helped Innovation Academy to create lessons incorporating design thinking. We added the understand element to make sure that academic knowledge was a foundation of the process. Let's talk about the career pathways. The expectation is that every student will enroll and complete one of the 3 career pathways listed. Within the pathways, such as healthcare science, we offer biotechnology, nursing, surgical tech, emergency medical technician, and health information technology. Within informational technology, also called IT, we've got computer science, game design, networking, Internet of Things, and cybersecurity. And within engineering, you've got engineering and technology and mechatronics. That's where robotics falls. Let's talk about the IA schedule. I'm really excited about the IA schedule because we start with an 8-period day, Monday through Thursday. One of those periods in the middle of the day is your lunch, divided with what we call Tesla time, which gives you an opportunity to choose between a plethora of options such as tutoring, enrichment, strength and wellness classes, leadership, which is within your clubs, and advisory. And also in our schedule, we have where everybody takes one virtual class. That way it expands the options that are available at our school. One thing you'll find is, we're bringing in students from all over the county. So we're going to really try to make sure we put a lot of our experiences within the school day, recognizing the challenges for kids staying beyond the normal school hours. Friday is really a special day. It's what I'm most excited about. We call it Flex Friday. And on Flex Friday, there are so many opportunities to get deeper engaged in your projects, to make greater connections with your teachers, because only 1/3 of the students will come to school on Friday. So for example, on the first Friday of the month, it might be the School of Medicine students. And when the School of Medicine students come on their Friday, they'll be working on medical projects. They'll have speakers in our grand auditorium doing TED Talks from the hospitals aligned with their interest. They'll have medical club meeting days on that day. It'll be a day that's really special for your career path, and where you can also come in and get additional academic support. Or maybe you missed one of the days, Monday through Thursday. Perhaps you were out sick or had some type of appointment. You can come in Friday and do the makeup work. Fridays is going to be a day that you don't regret coming to school. It's going to be the day you look forward to coming to school, because it's going to be really geared towards you and your interests. So, robust advisory. Big part of IA was, how do we get more adults into our students' lives? And IA provides a robust advisory program that supplements the educational experience by assigning each student a team of advisors. Of course, we have the traditional counselors like all the schools, and our counselors will be providing individual academic planning, small group counseling, large group assemblies, consultations, post-secondary planning, and of course work with crisis management. But in addition, we also have where every staff member at the school serves as a staff advisor, where they become a resource and academic consultant that assist with the mentorship programs linking you and your business partners. Speaking of that, we have corporate mentors. We have a lot of corporations that have already signed up to be partners with our school, and part of their expectation as a partner is that they help mentor our students starting in the 9th grade all the way through their senior year. It might look like in the 9th grade, perhaps you're having lunch once a semester with a corporate partner and getting to tour their work site and maybe exchanging a few meetings through Microsoft Teams, but that could eventually lead to your senior year with perhaps a paid internship. So really valuable resource that we're looking to with the robust advisory. And lastly, it's the peer mentorship is a big part of it, where every student will be a mentor and a mentee. And what is that? A peer mentor is simply a friend, a confidant, and a consultant. So I mentioned the business partners briefly, but that's going to be a real big cornerstone of, again, what makes this school a little bit different. To prepare tomorrow's workforce, Innovation Academy partners with leaders in STEM career fields to work directly with students and teachers to bridge the gap between school and the workplace. Our corporate partners, they'll provide curriculum input and guidance, personal coaching through the mentoring and internship programs, and as I mentioned earlier, presentations via TED Talks, workshops, and workplace tours. Well, if you've been anywhere near Alpharetta, you can't miss 244,000 square feet. IA's high-tech building creates the ultimate teaching and learning environment. Our facilities include what you're looking at here. It's what we call the hangar. It's an expansive glass atrium. Within it, you'll find our floating media center. We like to call it the bays. And we have 4 makerspace labs, classrooms with mobile furniture and a variety of seating options, learning hubs throughout the building with flexible learning spaces. And then we have a huge 500-seat brand new auditorium that's just going to be the envy of all. I can't wait to see what happens in there. We have healthcare labs equipped with an industry standard operating room, an ambulance bay, and patient simulation observatory. We have large engineering labs with space to design, create, and build student projects digitally and physically. We have numerous cutting-edge computer labs to learn about game design, cybersecurity, computer science, and networking. So, how do you get here? That's a great question. Well, let's talk about the enrollment process. While IA offers a rigorous curriculum experience, there are no academic requirements for admission. So Innovation Academy will be opening to 9th and 10th grade students in the fall of 2021, but of course we'll be adding each year. So the next year we'll have a junior year, and the year after that we'll have our first senior class. You could be a part of that. Applications, they'll be available through our website, and Fulton County schools also on their website homepage. And they're going to be available starting October 15th. That's right, just a couple of weeks. This October 15th, 2020, and the applications are due December 15th, 2020. It's not a first come, first serve. It's simply a lottery process. And so we'll start pulling names January 15th. Transportation is always a big question that comes up. We will have bus transportation from your home high school as long as you're north of 285, any of those high schools. However, you're going to have to find a way to get to your home high school in order to catch the bus from there. And so we're going to have some more information sessions. We'll continue to post things to our website, but we will have another live information session coming up on October 13th at 6 o'clock. And we're going to have a lot of tours. This is why I really encourage, go to our website, get into a small group self-guided tour, and these are going to be continuously through the fall. We are committed to starting with every Tuesday and Thursday through October, all day and into the night. And then, like I said, it's going to be by lottery, so it'll be randomly. You'll be selected and notified in January. So how do I get more information? Again, go to our website. You can see the address right here, www.fultonsschools.org/IA. Again, IA stands for Innovation Academy. And when you go on there, you can see how to sign up for a building tour. The tour should be signed up by a family. Everybody should wear masks. They'll be a very small group and self-guided, where you'll get to go throughout this expansive building. Hit QR codes on your phone at different locations to find out more. Also, you can find the application page. So it's a very quick, brief application. We've already talked about the dates. And if you have any questions that are personalized and specific, be sure just to email us. And so you can see our email address is innovationacademy@fultonschools.org, and we'll respond to you as quickly as possible. So I'm often asked, why IA? Well, I think one thing that makes IA attractive is you could go to a school where everybody's kind of like-minded, meaning that they're focused on one of those three career pathways. They have similar interests and they have similar passions. It's a place where the learning is going to be deep and engaging and connecting to real-world experiences. We're going to be working with those corporate partners to work on real projects that they're trying to solve at their businesses. There's going to be daily opportunities to pursue your passion. Again, if your passion is athletics or the arts, this is not where you come for that passion. But if this is be a little more deeper involved in the healthcare and technology and engineering, this is your kind of place. It is an interdisciplinary environment where classes are laser focused on the application of knowledge. What that means is you're going to perhaps be in your English class and they're going to be talking about medical books. And so it could be that all the students are reading different things really aligned with their career pathway. If you're an engineering student, maybe you're doing a bibliography on Elon Musk. So I'll just talk personally. Earlier I mentioned that I had 2 children, and they both graduated from Chattahoochee High School with me, getting them to give their diploma. And my daughter, she was very active in athletics, and she really enjoyed the social scene. So she was involved in 4 different sports, and it was a big part of what shaped her. And she probably would not have enjoyed Innovation Academy because we didn't offer all those outlets. My son, as I mentioned, he went to IT, and he really enjoys solving problems and working on projects and being involved in the computer, and it's just some of his natural tendencies, and he was kind of focused on that. So I think he would have really enjoyed IA, perhaps a little more because of some of the additional experiences he would have had. So it's a big decision. It's not always an easy decision, and it could be a life-changing decision for the right student. So I hope you'll consider us. I hope you will go online and check it out a little bit deeper. And we can't wait to meet you and answer your questions. So signing off for now, Tim Duncan. Hope to see you soon.